Polyphia at SoWhat Festival. Let's check this out right now. What is going on, guys? Caleb here. Welcome back to the channel. I absolutely love live music. You should know that by now. We have watched so much live music on this channel, and it is something that I adore, something that I'm a huge fan of, and something I will always support and be a humongous fan of. A few weeks ago, I was actually in Dallas, Texas for a convention at the same weekend that SoWhat Festival was playing. I did catch a little bit of SoWhat Festival, and guys, so much fun. It felt like Warped Tour all over again. It was seriously one of the most reminiscent experiences I've ever had. One of the bands that played that I did not get to see, however, was Polyphia. And Polyphia, guys, I've been a fan of these guys for a long time. Their melodic guitar playing, instrumentals, drumming. I've always thought these guys were incredibly talented and so good at their craft. But that's not why we're here. We did react to G.O.A.T earlier on this channel, the music video. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was such a fun and creative song. But now we're going to check it out in a live setting. What do I think ahead of time? I think a couple things, you could say what you want, but when it comes to a live performance like this one especially, there is a place for going hard and sounding good on a stage, and sometimes an outdoor venue like SoWhat, it's gonna be a little bit iffy in my opinion, man. Now, I have not watched this video yet, and there is a very good chance I'm gonna be proven completely wrong, but, even in an indoor setting, live guitar sometimes just still does not sound as good as the recording, and that's just the way it is. These guys are professionals when it comes to their recording. You could go in and you can't find a thing to nitpick. Every single note, every single beat is right on point. It is put in place, very methodical. When it comes to a live performance, you have the graces to be a little bit sketchy, to be a little bit offbeat, to play the notes a little bit wrong, to scream and sing a little bit off tone. So is that going to be a little bit of a detriment to their live performance? I guess there's only one way to find out. Now, do I think this is going to sound bad at all? No, of course not. Polyphia playing live is for the fans, man. I would love to see these guys live just because I'm such a fan of their music. I'd love to support them. I'd love to, vibe with their music in a live setting, just like I could imagine myself doing in the headphones. So I'm not going to say that you should ever not support a band live. Part of being a musician and being in this field, in this genre specifically, is playing that live music, playing in these tours. So you know what? Even if it doesn't sound as good as the recording, it'd still be an absolute pleasure to see this live. But anyways, let's just hop right into it. Alright, you guys, this is Polyphia, greatest of all time, live at SoWhat Festival, down there in Dallas. We're going to hit it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Fucking gorgeous! Come on!
Alright. At least they got microphones, so they can say something. So even that right there didn't sound as crisp. Okay. Another thing too is their stuff is just so it's so on point. They have to be very focused. They don't have that chuggy, go hard. I guess they kind of can. I mean, Tim has just got to shred the entire time. I mean, dude, if anything, they're making it look way too easy. Just them vibing. Oh my gosh, I just know, being a drummer myself, these drum parts are not easy. Oh my goodness, man. It'd be so hard to be their drummer. And I mean, obviously, dude. Alright, a little bit off time there, sounds like, maybe? That didn't sound bad at all by any means, man. It's a live performance. It's totally okay. Okay. You know, dude, it still sounds really good. Jeez, even that like Phil. You know, every single band, no matter what, has mistakes in a live performance. It's just how it is. You know, I hate to say it, but this has nothing on the recorded audio. Not even close. Not even close, you guys. Look at that crowd, though, at the very end of the day, man. It doesn't matter. You pulled in the big crowd. That's what matters, man. You know, kind of like I said just now, they did pull the big crowd, and those guys were all there to support them. I mean, these guys have a humongous following because of how professional and terrific of instrumentalists these guys are. Tim is an insane guitar player, and that's his name, right, Tim? I hope so. Their drummer is crazy. The bassist and the rhythm guitarist, absolutely crazy. If anything, this just I mean, the way they make it look so effortless and just like they're playing their part. The drum fills, it's like, oh, we're off time. Insanely difficult drum fill. Let's get back on time. Let's figure it out and end the song. It's totally fine. The only issue is, you know, when you put a band that is methodical and perfect with every note that they play, you stick them in a live performance outside where sound is crappy anyway. You know, everybody's heard a metal vocalist who just like, okay, the chorus sounds like crap, the screamer is like kind of raspy, the guitar solo, I can't even hear it. And it's totally fine, you know, the music can make you vibe, it can make you dance, it can make the crowd go crazy, people are going ham on stage. When you take a band like this, like Polyphia, who is so perfect in their craft, and you expect them to play like that, it's just not going to happen, and that's totally fine. Did they mess up? Who cares? Everybody messes up. Did they sound a little bit offbeat? Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. I would love to see this band live. I don't think this should deter anybody from wanting to see the band Polyphia live. If anything, this should make you want to go see them more, to just go support the band that you want to hear, man. Very interesting. Definitely caught me a little bit off guard, kind of as I expected. It's difficult to play outdoors, but anyways, I respect the crap out of these songs. That live recording, or the recording of G.O.A.T, is just absolutely nuts. In another note, you know, if these guys were to play in a live recording or like in a studio or a live performance, it would also sound a little bit different. I just think the big outdoor festival is not the place for this kind of music, to have it sound as good as it can. Of course, it's a place for it here, but just to have it sound as good as possible, this is probably not it. I still thought it sounded good. I'm still a fan of these guys. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.